y'all, it's Scotty from Scotty Might Know, the Broke Urban Farmer. So welcome to today's vlog. This is not what I had planned to do at all today. What I actually had planned to show you guys was I was working outside in the front garden bed that I just dug up. I was transplanting the comfrey into the new home, and then I was staking up the tongues of fire beans that I had told you I was planning on doing. And then I was going to mulch with cardboard and straw to kind of seal it all up. And well, Mother Nature had different plans, and it was raining. So on the fly, I had to come up with something a little different. And this is something that I kind of been toying around with the last couple of days. And I wasn't sure if I really wanted to do it or not. It's kind of different, but I'm just gonna go for it. So for my day job, I work as a direct support professional. I work with adults with developmental disabilities or physical disabilities. And I've also worked in mental health careers, positions before in the past as well. I'm also on a non-for-profit board that deals with at-risk veterans and youth. We create like a battle buddy program. And so mental health and self-care and all these different things are a really big part of my life. And I have been really stressed out lately. It's really hard having a YouTube channel and putting yourself out there and keeping up with a schedule that you created for yourself and all this. So I've been, one of my clients that I work with has a journaling goal that they do. And one of the tools that they were given is to journal on is called 52 Weeks of Self-Discovery. It's essentially 52 different prompts to bullet journal. I don't bullet journal. I don't journal. I should, but I don't. But I figured I could do the same thing in vlog form. So what I'm going to do is, on this lovely piece of paper, which I'll post a copy of a picture of the photo somewhere. I'm not sure where. I'll figure it out. And I'll somehow get it linked to you. But I'm going to do a topic a week. Maybe, I don't know if this will be my Wednesday video or it'll be a regular Friday video. I haven't decided yet. It'll be one of the two. Probably end up being a Wednesday video because I'd kind of like to end the week more urban farming and homesteading and begin the week urban farming and homesteading and then have like a little break in the middle. So for today, I am looking at prompt question number 8 on this list, which is name a book that spoke to you on a personal level and why. So I am actually going to choose a series. It's the Harry Potter series. I was in 3rd grade when I started reading the Harry Potter books. It was presented to me by I can't remember if it was a teacher or if it was the librarian. I wasn't 100% sure. But at any rate, I started reading the first book, and I was instantly able to relate to Harry. And especially my 3rd grade year, I was 9 years old, and that was a really important year in my life. A lot of things happened when I was 9. That was the year my dad was in a car accident and passed away, and left behind me and my 4 sisters and my stepmom and my grandparents and, extended family on and on. And that was a really challenging year. Had to deal with a lot of stuff, and getting into this book allowed me to escape a lot of that and to develop my imagination. And I just loved the Harry Potter book series. I still do. I am currently wearing, it's not actually Harry Potter, but it says Griffin or Great Lakes Broom Squad. I don't know. Great Lakes Broom Squad. It's Quidditch, Gryffindor. Yep. uh, that is that is my house. I am a Gryffindor. You know, took the test, Pottermore and all. You know how it is. My Patronus is a Bay Stallion, and my wand is Willow. Nope, Sycamore. I lied to you. Not Willow. It was Sycamore. Which, coincidentally, and it's funny that I forgot, but the American sycamore tree is actually my favorite type of tree. I love the white bark that it gets, and we have a ton of them around here. They have big, beautiful leaves. I'll have to take you down a trail that we've got here locally, and I'll show you those. But, so, Harry Potter nerd to the extreme. And I credit the Harry Potter series with, kind of saving me in a way. There was a lot that happens and goes through your mind, and a lot of struggles that happen when you lose a parent at a young age. And it was just so important that I had that outlet. I'd hate to see where I ended up or how I ended up if I did not have, that escape, that fantasy and that awe and that magic and that inspiration and that adventure. And I still, to this day, love Harry Potter more than anything, except, when it comes to books. That's what I mean. And that's really, like, it's crazy to think that a book could do something like that for a person and can be, essentially a therapist. That's what this was to me. I was able to read this. I was able to relate to Harry. I was able to relate to a lot of the struggles that he was going through, feeling small and unimportant, and then finding this whole world that loves him. I don't have that, but, it was just, as I read the books, I read it as though I was experiencing it with Harry at the same time, and, I don't know. It's just, that's just, that I guess is, that is the book that spoke to me. That's kind of the why it spoke to me. Going to a world that is magic and fantasy, and reading about how Harry is facing all these struggles and difficulties, and he could give up at any moment, and that he doesn't, and he perseveres, and he has his friends and family, those spiritual, there with him to guide him and push him forward. And and that was so important. That was an amazing series to read. I know a lot of people get weirded out about the witchcraft and wizardry type thing, but like, that's not what it was about. It was about for me. It was more about the core story of, coming out of a bad situation and developing and blossoming into an amazing adult in the future. Sorry, hazard of using your phone. Your wife calls you and interrupts your vlog. So, I haven't, what I was kind of trying to wrap up is, I haven't experienced that glow up yet. I'm still trying to learn how to adult. Adulting is hard. But just having that story and having that outlet has, thoroughly impacted my life. And there's not been a book series or a franchise yet that I have been able to get behind and thoroughly enjoy and emotionally connect with as much as the Harry Potter series. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm also a fan of Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings and those series as well, but it wasn't like I had read the books and then I had developed the fandom as a reader. It was those were more the movies and stuff like, or the series. And so it was just, I'm rambling now, because I've lost my train of thought. And but getting back to the core question, name the book that spoke to you, which is the Harry Potter series, and why. And it was because I was able to connect with that storyline on an emotional healing level, and I was able to use that storyline as my outlet of life, and it was, I don't know, that's something just very special for me. And I was very excited that when I lived in Orlando, that that the last movie, or the last part 2 of Deathly Hallows came out, and I was actually at Universal Studios able to watch that movie and saw all the spectacle. Kind of, we went late, so we weren't there for like the main event. I couldn't afford that life, but like still going to Universal Studios, where Harry Potter world, the Wizarding World is, and seeing people decked out in these amazing costumes. That was an awesome experience. And I'm forever grateful for the Harry Potter series and J.K. Rowling and what it has done for me in my life. And I think that kind of wraps up my first week of self-discovery, and kind of helps you guys get to know me a little bit better as well on a more personal level. And life isn't always hunky-dory. We all have bad things that we have gone through, and I use this book, Harry Potter, and the whole series as my outlet. And just thought, and another reason I got to connect with it was another cool one. Half-Blood Prince was released. That book was released on my birthday, July 16th. So made me feel special there. And I was gifted the book on my birthday. So shout out to my cousin who gave it to me at a family reunion, because you're amazing. And I don't know, there's not much more that I can say. It kind of speaks for itself. When the first movie came out, I had every single line of the movie memorized. I could recite it word for word, every single line, the inflections, the dialect. Like, I was there. I was on it, and that is how much I needed this series, and how enthralled with it I was, and how much how much I needed it. That's all I can say. That was my escape. That was what I needed to, move forward in life. And now I can look at it and it's an enjoyable fandom. I get to, escape into a world of fantasy whenever I feel like it, and still recite the lines to the movie whenever it's on. So with that, I'll sign out. But I do want to pose the challenge. Anybody that would like to follow along and do the series with me. Like I said, the question this week is name a book that spoke to you and on a personal level, and why. So name a book that spoke to you on a personal level and why. And if you would like to partake in kind of this 52-week self-discovery challenge, tag me or send me the link to the video or the vlog that you do. Tag me in it, send me an email, whatever, and I'll put together a playlist, and I'll add you to it, and we can kind of go through this self-discovery together. So if anybody's interested, I look forward to seeing those vlogs. If not, you all get to go on this journey with me. So, and experience it. It's something different. It's vulnerable. It's awkward. It's, all those things. But I think in the end, it'll be very, very rewarding and definitely worth it. So that's it for tonight. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.